The dictionary defines activism as a policy or action of using vigorous campaigning to bring about political or social change. And that is the perfect definition of Velma Lois Jones.
Are you prepared to take the oath, Senator?
I am.
And will, to the best of
Last month, a new chapter in American history began with the inauguration of Barack Obama as the first African-American president. For Velma Lois Jones, it was an historic moment that she never thought she would live to see.
Never in my lifetime. And that's why I say we have truly come a long way.
Velma Lois Jones was born in Memphis, graduating from Manassas High School in 1948, and receiving her Bachelor of Education degree from Lemoyne College in 1952. She began a teaching career that would span 50 years, first in elementary school, then teaching junior high math. In 1996, she was nominated for the Teacher of the Year Award. She served 1 year as president of the Memphis Education Association and 6 years as president of the Tennessee Education Association. It was a career that she was passionate about.
I would rush to go to my job in the morning. I enjoyed it because I guess I lived in the community. I worked in the community. I went to church in the community. So it was like a family. You knew the people. And just to watch children learn and how they learn was so encouraging. And to see their eyes brighten up and say, I got it, especially in math, it was so rewarding.
She became just as passionate about the racial injustice she experienced, and her desire for change, for a better life, thrust her into the front lines of the civil rights movement.
Having to sit on the back of the bus, I'm very conscious of this. Going in the stores, and you can't try on the shoes, you can't try on the clothes, you can't try on the hats, but you got to buy them and you're going to pay the same price. So I grew up with that consciousness. You know, why the difference?
She never missed a march. The movement became a mission. And when the sanitation strike took place in 1968, she was instrumental in bringing Dr. Martin Luther King to Memphis.
He was interested in every man being given the dignity and the worth that God put us here for. Now, he was compassionate about that. And he could generate you into and energize you to just want to do as much as you could. And I think he was just sent from God. I think he was like one of those chosen ones.
The death of Martin Luther King didn't stop the mission. In 1971, Velma became the first woman president of the local NAACP, serving for 4 years. And now she's witnessed the election of the first African American president.
I have seen us come so far by faith, by patience, determination, and that we are accepted by not just because of the color of our skin, not at all, by the content of what we are. Said mission accomplished, but we can't stop here. There's much more to be done.
The days of marches and boycotts may be over, but the need for passionate leadership remains. Velma has found a new mission with the work of AARP in America.
Well, I was a member of this chapter, and I'm in the chapter at the Lewis Center, AARP 2443, because of Mr. Matthew Davis, and just listening to him, the worth of what AARP was doing, what their mission was, in helping to make a better life for persons over 50, and making these the best times of your life.
In October of last year, Velma was named the leader of AARP's Memphis Regional Impact Team. She's working to identify issues that affect the 50-plus population and engaging volunteers and legislators to push for change.
The top concerns we've been hearing has to do with health care. And as we go older, that's primary with us, because if you don't feel good, you're not going to be much good to yourself, and you certainly won't be any good to anybody else. The other thing is economic security. We want to be sure that Social Security stays in place, that it's improved upon. We don't want to get rid of it. Our RT group had a session with the Shelby County legislators over at the Commission on Aging to talk about these issues, what they can do and what we can do to help them do what they can do regarding legislation.
For over 60 years, Velma Lois Jones has been an activist in the classroom, in the civil rights movement, and now in her role with the AARP. And through it all, she's tried to make a difference.
But somebody's got to do it, so what do you say? Who's going to do it? You do it? You do it. Why not me? And I think all of us ought to take that attitude. And the more of us that's out there trying to make a difference, the better it's going to be for all of us.